Hi everyone, here's the story of The Creakers by Tom Fletcher. We started having a look at this in the last week of term, but if you weren't there, I'm going to start from the beginning so you get a chance to see what this book is really all about. We started with the blurb in class, and it says, are you ready for an adventure? You are? Good. Imagine if one day you woke up and all the grown-ups had vanished. Now don't say anything because I know you're being homeschooled by them at the minute. You probably think that was a good thing. But anyway, this is what happens to Lucy Dunstan. She's the hero of this story, but she doesn't know it yet. While the rest of the children in Lucy's town are running wild, she's coming up with a plan to find out what's going on. Then, late one night, Lucy spots four mysterious creatures creeping around her bedroom. Grunt, guff, scratch and sniff. And they are the Creakers, and they know exactly what's going on. And then it says, welcome to the mysterious world under your bed. Do you think that that's Lucy on the front? And then can you see these figures here? That could be the Creakers. Right, let's have a look. I think it starts with a prologue. I seem to remember. Oh, it starts with a little bit of a... So there's lots of... here you go. Here's the characters. I think we got to that page. Here's the characters. Lucy, Norman, Ella annoying, Mr. Dunstan, that's Lucy's dad, and Mrs. Dunstan's Lucy's mum. And there's the Creaker's eyes there. And then it's split up into chapters. Not as many chapters as the wild robot Brunel read. And it starts with this. What silently waits in the shadows at night? What's under your bed, keeping just out of sight? What's patiently waiting while you're counting sheep? What never comes out unless you're fast asleep? What makes all the creaks, cracks and clangs in your house? It isn't the cat or your dog or a mouse. Those noises are made by mysterious creatures. Read on if you dare, and you might meet the Creakers. And it starts with a prologue. So the night it all began. The sun appeared behind the pointed silhouettes of the rooftops of Whiffington town, like a hungry black dog swallowing a ball of flames. Like a hungry black dog swallowing a ball of flames. Like is a simile, if you remember. A thick, eerie darkness fell like no other night Whiffington had ever known. The moon itself barely had enough courage to peek around the clouds, as though it knew that tonight something strange was going to happen. Mothers and fathers throughout Whiffington tucked their children into bed, unaware that this would be the last bedtime story, the last goodnight kiss, the last time they'd switched off the light. Midnight. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Creak. A strange noise broke the silence. It came from inside one of the houses, with the whole town fast asleep. Who could possibly have made that sound? Or perhaps not who, but what? Creak. There it was again, this time from another house. Creak, creak, creak. The sound of creaky wooden floorboards echoed around the hallways of every home in Whiffington. Something was inside. Something was creaking about. Something not human. There were no screams. There were no nightmares. The children slept peacefully, wonderfully unaware that the world around them had changed. It had all happened silently, as if by some strange sort of dark magic, and they wouldn't know anything about it until they woke up the next morning, on the day it all began.